Alright, just a few things here in part 5. Believe it or not, this code for this, the HTML code for this error correction sheet, it remains the same regardless what the changes that you make to this document. So if this is our blog post here, at the moment we can see we've only got 4 stars on there. If I put in, let's say I put in 5 stars, and I think I have to I've got 5 stars there now. I have to go to my blog. I have to put it up again, show that it's had 5 stars. Don't need to do that. Google does it automatically. So that means any changes you make to this, any additions, any pictures you add, you don't have to keep going back and updating your blog. It will automatically do it, although it takes a little time. So I'm going to refresh this in about 3 or 4 minutes time, and you will see every the change that I made. So I've got a star there. I'm also going to add I'm just going to add a square there as well, like that, so that we can see these changes later on our blog. The main emphasis of part 5 is that we talked about before about interacting with this. So what if the students could have some questions about these errors, and even some exercises that are similar to that? Well, you can do that too, although I suggest that this is done after class, as it may take a while, or at least to start with anyway. So in this case we go to create and form. I'm going to call this form, I'm just going to have let's make a child-friendly form, shall we? No, actually I'm just going to keep it a simple one. There we go. And we'll call this form homework. And then I'm going to write in here please do your homework. Okay. And then down below here, essentially we have a database of or a form that we can create different questions with. So in this case we've got multiple choice, checkboxes, scale, grid, date and time. And in this case I think I'm going to have choose from a list. So question title, he have a book. Oops, sorry. He have a book. Alright, okay. What is the correct word? Okay, and then choose from list. Option 1 has having, actually we're going to put a blank in there. In a book. And oops, has. Okay, and we can make this one required. And like that. And you go to another page based on the answer, but that's what we're going to have at the moment. Alright, click on done, and then we can view the form. It will look like this underneath the blog, but that's just here. You can click on there and then the students can choose one of those. Alright, so the students do their homework, and of course you want to know where does the homework go? Well, you can choose response destination. In this case, let's give it the former title first. Homework. I think it's the homework 7. So this form's got a title now, and you choose response destination, and it's going to go to a spreadsheet, and click on create. So that's where it's going to go, and that appears in your Google Drive here. It says responses after there. And actually, we want to know who did the homework, so we'll put a post for the student's name as well. So what is your name? And we want paragraph text, no, just a short text, and they can write their name in there. Done. And I can move this above everything else up there. There we go. Yeah. Put that above there like that. Oh. Let's move that one down. There we go. No. Oh, how to move these apart, move these around. Like that, there we go, done it. So what is your name? And then do that one homework item, they can go home and do that. Alright, now how to get this onto your blog. The same thing again, edit, embed, and this will give you this is a HTML code copy that I can add to my blog. So if I go back to my blog here, click on error correction, this opens up the blog. So here is the picture, this is the HTML for the picture. Press enter, right click and paste. This is HTML code for the form. Click on update, and then go to, if I go to view blog, you'll see a number of things. First of all, that picture was updated, and then also now the homework is underneath here. So the students write in their name. Jason. And then he a book has, and then submit. Okay, and then that's it. It's done. The homework has been sent. And you can have multiple homework. So let's go back to this. Is back to the homework form. You could do multiple different kinds of questions underneath there, and still be able to post them. All right, I'm going to close that down now. Close that. Close that. Close that. And then for the responses, I could click on here, and this gives me the spreadsheet. And then also I can see the students' responses here too, about how well they did their homework. And I could go through it, and we could show this during a class or something similar. But as a teacher, I can see where my students are having problems as well. Alright, that's it for now. End of part 5. Thank you for watching.